Hey everybody, I'm Ryan. Today, we're going to talk about Castellan Nathria in World of Warcraft lore. If you want to learn more about anything I mentioned in the video, links to those things will be in the description if I've done videos on them. Castellan Nathria is the seat of Sire Denathrius of Revendreth. It is a giant gothic citadel where the Venthyr harvest anima from prideful and sinful souls in the Shadowlands to spare them from eternity in the Maw. After the defeat of the Burning Legion in Azeroth, souls had stopped coming to the Shadowlands, creating a horrible anima drought, the power that comes from souls. Throughout their adventures in the Shadowlands, the Maw Walker came to Revendreth, and throughout many events, it was revealed that Sire Denathrius was aligned with the Jailer, and was hoarding anima in Castellan Nathria for himself and the nobles, and starving the population. Rather than redeeming the souls in Revendreth, he has been abusing those in Castellan Nathria to extract as much anima as possible, especially keeping the higher yielding souls inside the castle, such as Kael'Thas Sunstrider and Garrosh Hellscream, for Venthyr nobility to enjoy. This led to a rebellion, led by Sire Denathrius' son, Prince Renethal. This rebellion eventually led to the gates of Castellan Nathria to remove the traitorous Sire Denathrius from power. In preparation for storming Castellan Nathria, Prince Renethal gathered the court of the Harvesters. Unfortunately, none of them agree to help. However, Prince Renethal is able to convince members of the court of the Harvesters to give the rebellion some powerful artifacts: the Medallion of Desire from the Countess, and the Medallion of Avarice from the Curator. They then travel to Bastion to have Mikanikos forge the medallions together into the crown of the Harvesters, which Prince Renethal is able to use as a powerful artifact against Nathria. The assault on Castellan Nathria is led by Prince Renethal, General Draven, and the Accuser. They are surprised to find it very easy to breach the castle doors, almost as if Denathrius is daring the invaders to venture into his halls and trap them. Almost immediately upon entering, they're spotted by Dredger Mudlump, who alerts Sire Denathrius of the party's arrival. Sire Denathrius appears to welcome the group in person, and decides to begin their atonement for their sins with a suitable challenge, and summons the giant stoneborn Shriekwing, then disappears. The invaders face the blind Shriekwing in Nathria's entrance hall. This stoneborn located the invaders with shrieks, using sonar to locate them. The invaders slay the beast. General Draven then takes them to the kennels, in order to use as a path to the anima stores to stop the flow of anima into the Maw. The invaders then face Huntsman Altimor, who keeps his hounds, Margor, Barghast, and Hecutus, starved for flesh to make them more aggressive. Altimor makes sure that whenever Denathrius wishes to engage in the Penitent Hunt, he has access to the finest hounds, though he doesn't hunt much at all. Altimor uses these beasts against the invaders, but all four of them fail. The invaders then go on through the sewers to get to the castle's anima stores. When they arrive at the anima stores, they find that anima devourers had breached the castle and were feasting on the anima there. Here, they come across the largest anima devourer they had ever seen, the Hungering Destroyer. They had been drawn to the largest anima stores with the anima drought afflicting the Shadowlands. The invaders defeat the creatures, including the huge one, and continue to the core of the anima stores. Here, they find Lady Inerva Darkvein, who had been the one inside Castellan Nathria, working closely with Sire Denathrius in funneling the anima directly into the Maw. Darkvein had been studying anima and how to unlock its more destructive powers. The invaders were able to overcome Darkvein and her horrible anima abilities. Now they had the anima stores in their possession, and they set their sights on Denathrius' prized possessions. The invaders moved to the other wing of the castle, where the Maw Walker, who was involved in the invasion, finds an old acquaintance, Kael'Thas Sunstrider. Kael'Thas is one of Sire Denathrius' more potent souls to extract anima from, by high torturer Darithos. The invaders attempt to release Kael'Thas to deprive Denathrius of his prize. Kael'Thas has been relentlessly tortured to draw as much anima as possible. Denathrius had no interest in redeeming the souls, but to amplify their sins, to get more anima out of them. Denathrius has abandoned his sacred duty. The invaders kill the High Torturer, and the Accuser takes Kael'Thas into her custody. The Accuser will work to redeem Kael'Thas, while Kael'Thas was less interested in the arrangement. When the invaders go to Sire Denathrius' armory, they find the broker Xy'mox taking advantage of the invasion and looting some of the castle's stronger weapons, and had access to Castle Nathria through their dealings with the Sire in the past. The rebels chase away Xy'mox, and now have access to the castle's weapons. They then find themselves in the castle's ballroom, where many of the nobles were enjoying a party, feasting on the Anima the rest of the population is starved from. They are challenged by the Council of Blood, consisting of Castellan Niklaus, Lord Stavros, and Baroness Frieda. Niklaus is happy that the invaders offered a diversion from the boring party, as he's a military commander. Stavros is pompous and incredible at dancing, and Frieda is skilled at wielding anima magics and commands the waitstaff of the castle. The nobles are surprised when the invaders defeat them. Sire Denathrius then makes another appearance in Nathria's entrance hall to taunt Prince Renethal and sick the giant dredger Sludgefist on his son. His footsteps can be heard throughout the entire castle, but with much difficulty, the invaders defeat the giant, and they go through the mirror that Sire Denathrius left through, which takes them to the top of the castle. The rebels are met with a Stone Legion, led by the generals Kaal and Grashaal, who have not forgiven General Draven for joining the rebellion. In the battle that followed, Draven worked to keep the skies clear, while the invaders slew the two generals. Draven can't help but mourn the death of his former peers. The last foe they must face now is their former master. Denathrius and his sentient sword Remornia are eager to punish the invaders for their sins and revel in hearing their screams. After a long battle, Denathrius is defeated, but before he fades away, his loyal sword Remornia pulls the Sire's essence into herself, preserving him. The sword then tries to escape the jailer, but is stopped by Prince Renethal. The rebels have taken Castle Nathria and defeated Denathrius, but they had not forgotten about their purpose for the rebellion: to bring Revendreth back to his former glory and return the realm to a sacred duty. Instead of destroying Remornia, they wished to redeem Denathrius within. The prince brings the blade to Sinfall, where the Naru Zerali agreed to be the Sire's guard. Denathrius would be tortured by the light, so that maybe one day he would be redeemed for his sins. The Venthyr do not destroy, they educate. I hope you enjoyed this video on Castle Nathria. Now go invade Nathria yourself. If you did enjoy it, please be sure to check me out on other social medias, on Twitter, and especially on Twitch. I stream pretty much every night there. I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.